Hope to meet you again. That is what our next feature plant symbolizes. Spearmint. The plant dates back at least to the 1st century AD and is also recorded in the Bible. During the American Revolution, it became an important cash crop in Connecticut. The name spearmint derives from the pointed leaf tips, and it's also a mint plant. Spearmint is an herb. It's also a perennial plant, meaning that this plant lives more than 2 years. At Tatay, we planted this in containers as well as hydroponics. They grow to about 1 to 4 feet in height, and the spread would be about 3 to 5 feet. The flower size is about 0.1 inch. Spearmint is super easy to take care of, with resistance to almost all pests and diseases. It is a perfect option for gardeners with brown thumbs. This plant loves moisture, so keep the soil moist but do not let water accumulate in your pot. Spearmint is a member of the mint family, a family that offers a remarkable diversity of invigorating scents and flavors. Refreshing spearmint is especially popular for use in cold and hot drinks, including mojitos, juleps, and herbal teas. Although you can start mint from seed, it is easier to start with a small plant. Like other mints, spearmint plants are spreading perennials that, left unchecked, can quickly overtake a raised bed. The best way to grow any type of mint is to plant it in a pot. An 8 to 10 inch diameter plastic nursery pot works well, and then sink the pot into the soil in the raised bed, leaving the top 2 inches of pot exposed. This confines the roots and prevents them from spreading into the surrounding soil. Plant your spearmint near the edge of your raised bed, and the stems will cascade nicely over the edge. Note that you'll want to keep the plant stems pruned to minimize soil contact, because they'll start to root wherever they touch the soil. These prunings are flavorful, and we're gonna use this to cook a meal later. Spearmint prefers part shade and moist soil with a neutral to slightly acidic pH. Mulching around the plants will keep the soil cool and also help you keep an eye on any errant stems to prevent rooting. Our recipe today is garlic butter shrimp ampalaya with lemon and mint. At our home, this recipe is a crowd favorite. Cut up your onions, tomatoes, garlic, and saute them in oil. Add salt and pepper. Once juices from the tomatoes emerge, add in your shrimps and a cup of water. When the shrimps are slightly pink, add in your ampalaya or bitter gourd. Drizzle some fish sauce to taste. Once slightly boiling, add a knob of butter and your spearmint or other mints you have. Once butter melts, it should already be cooked. Cooking time is just between 4 to 7 minutes. Make sure that the ampalaya is al dente and not soggy. It brings you a wonderful balance of tastes. You can actually taste the buttery sweetness of shrimp, the flavor of the sea, freshened up by the mint, and complemented by the texture and taste of ampalaya. Covered with a hint of lemon, and it truly whets the appetite. Like other mints, spearmint is a relatively carefree plant and requires no special care besides efforts to keep it in bounds. To harvest, just pluck off individual leaves or prune and strip entire stems. Keeping the plant trimmed and pinching off flowers will prolong the harvest of tender, young leaves and help keep the spreading growth in check. To keep the mint lush, we also use Tatay's Complete Plant Nutrition once a week. Water it with 1/3 of a glass once a week. If you grow spearmint, make sure to control its spread so it doesn't take over your garden. This can be achieved by hand pulling unwanted plants throughout the season or by covering the infested area with a layer of mulch. This has been Frank Alvarez Mercado, and it is our hope to help every home grow food.